Well, we are back in our Builder Source kitchen with Nicole Villareal. Did I say it well? Okay. And she is owner of Nicky V's Pizza. Great name, by the way. Pizza, Nicky, together, perfect. Love it. And you were voted Best New Restaurant in 2010 and also Best Small Business of 2011. Nice accolades.
Thanks.
Good morning and congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.
Well, we're happy to have you. And let's first talk a little bit about your specialty.
Today we're actually doing tiramisu.
Okay.
We're going to do dessert coming on the holiday season. It's about that time, you know, got to get them in before the New Year's resolutions come out. So we're going to get that started now. Yeah, definitely. So what we're going to start here is creaming our eggs, or creaming our sugar with our eggs.
Okay.
So,
is this hard to make, would you say?
No, it's actually really easy to make.
It is?
Yes.
Tiramisu?
But what happens is a lot of people, they kind of, they cheat on the ingredients. They don't use the really good stuff, and that's what you want to do with tiramisu. You want to use the really good stuff. You want to take the time to do it right, but it really is a very simple recipe.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I know a lot of Italian restaurants back in the East Coast. All my friends we always got tiramisu. It was like one of our favorite dishes. So, I always thought it was hard to make. So this is a nice little surprise.
Yeah, and it takes a little bit of time, but it's definitely well worth the time. So what I have here is I've got about a dozen egg yolks in here, about a dozen egg yolks, and 4 ounces of granulated sugar. Okay. So you just want to go ahead and add all that and let it kind of cream.
And what speed are you mixing it on, so people know?
Actually, now that that's in there, I'm going to go ahead and turn it all the way up.
Okay.
This does take about 15 minutes, so you kind of want to let that go for a little while. It's going to get really nice and fluffy and kind of thicken up.
You want to thicken it up, okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and let that go. What I already did here for you guys is I already whipped some up.
Oh, great.
And then I folded in 2 pounds of mascarpone cheese.
Yes.
We did that.
What kind of cheese?
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone, and it's really good. And I'm not a big cheese person, but you don't really taste the cheese.
Is it like cream cheese, or is it different?
It's a little bit lighter than cream cheese. It's a lot smoother. So what we did there is we actually folded in with 8 ounces of powdered sugar. Fold that in. You have to sift that powdered sugar, though. That way it doesn't get lumpy.
How long would that normally take?
That takes about maybe 5–10 minutes. Just kind of smooth it, get it clean. So go ahead and whip that in, and then to that, you want to add your vanilla. And we use Madagascar vanilla. That's why I said you use the good stuff.
Is it safe to taste the batter if you're cooking this at home? Or probably not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
Good.
Well, you'd be surprised. A lot of places use, you know, egg yolk and raw egg yolk. Yeah, you eat cake batter, you eat
kids love to like
aioli.
So, my sister and I used to fight over the spoon.
Well, my mom would always have the beaters.
Exactly.
Take a beater.
Just go ahead and get that all nice and whipped in.
It's easy enough.
Exactly.
You can handle that. Now, are these the lady fingers? Is that what you're using?
These are lady fingers, yes. And basically, it's kind of like a sugar cookie. It's like, yeah, it's a really dry cookie, so that's why we soak them. We soak them in Myers rum, Kahlua, and 8 ounces of espresso.
That's why I love tiramisu.
Yes. So at the restaurant, we have a lot of kids who do dine in at the restaurant, so we burn off the alcohol. But I figured it's Friday, TGIF, we're not going to burn it off today. So.
Exactly. Hey, and I also want to mention, Nicole, that you're actually participating in this Saturday's Cystic Fibrosis Chef Show-Off, and Kristen and I are also going to be there. We're going to be the celebrity maitre d's and taking on different teams. And
I'm actually going to be emceeing it. So,
you're emceeing it?
Yeah. Last year I was a maitre d', and so this year they changed it up a little bit.
Okay, so I'm a maitre d'.
But it's so much fun. Like, you had the fun part.
I do?
You had the fun part.
Really?
Yes. We get to do. We'll get you singing for sure. They made me sing last year. It was really bad, but it's all for a good cause. Of course, we're raising money to help cystic fibrosis, and we're going to have all kinds of chefs there. There's going to be a chef cook-off, and you're going to be doing pizza, I believe, right?
Yeah,
are you doing pizza?
What we're doing on our booth is we're actually taking out a mobile pizza oven, and we're going to be making pizza on site. We brought our dough tossers, doing the pizza acrobatics. We've got that going on, and we're also participating in the cake-off with a cystic fibrosis child.
I wonder if I'll be on their team. Do I get to find out ahead of time? Because, you know, we all get assigned a different restaurant, a different team. I want to be on the Nicky team. Doesn't that make sense?
Nicky.
Right, Team Nicky. It makes sense. Actually, and before we continue on with the tiramisu, let's remind our viewers, since we're talking about it, about the Cystic Fibrosis Chef Show-Off, so they know all about the details.
Right. So it's Saturday at the Marriott Pyramid, and it starts at 6 o'clock. And of course, you can go to that website that we have listed there, cff.org/chapter/New Mexico for more information. But definitely still some room to get there. Yeah. I know ticket prices this year is a little bit of a different event than what they usually do for cystic fibrosis, and it's not as expensive to get there.
Right.
So and it's going to be a little more casual this year too, but I think it's going to be so much fun.
But you don't have to go there to get good food from Nicky V's. You can actually go to Nicky V's. So let's tell them where that's located as well.
Nicky V's is on Coors north of Paseo on the west side. We're 9780 Coors Boulevard on the east side of the road. So you can just pull right in.
Perfect. And now let's get back to our dessert. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
We sidetracked.
So we've got our coffee mixture going, and what you want to do is you want to start dunking your...
Oh, dunking. I love dunking.
Yes, your lady fingers in here. You need to leave them in there about 2 to 5 seconds each. You really want to get them kind of liquored up, really. Right. Yeah. So you just make a full layer of these, and then once you get these going, we can actually just go ahead and put a few in here.
Have fun. This is a fun little activity for the family, I think, if you want to get your kids involved in helping you make dessert. And as the holidays are coming up, like you said, we don't want to get, the guilt-free stuff. We want the guilty stuff
it's before the New Year's resolutions hit. So.
Now, of course, over break, we'll continue to do more. But first, let's tell everybody what the next step would be.
So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to finish up putting all of our lady fingers here. At that point, what we're going to do is we're going to spread one layer of the mascarpone mix over that.
Okay. Nice.
Cocoa powder, basically repeat. So you're going to have 2 layers of this. You want a bowl about 2 to 4 inches deep.
Like you'd make lasagna.
Exactly, exactly. So yeah, it's a nice layered dessert.
I love
from that point, you have to refrigerate it overnight.
So you want to, so if you're planning on making this, prepare the day before.
Yes,
okay,
definitely.
Good to know. So overnight, put it in the fridge, and then what happens when we take it out?
When we take it out, we go ahead and dust it with a really good cocoa powder, and then you can either cut and serve.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that's good. But I have a feeling through the magic of TV, we'll get to see what that's going to look like.
I think, magic of TV's
I don't think
on our side today.
Yeah,
so.
There's no way Nicole would come here and not allow us to try this amazing dessert. So we will be doing just that when we come back from the break. And of course, for today's recipe, you can log on to our website at casa.com. We'll be right back. But things are heating up in the kitchen as always because we're having some yummy food ready for us. Thanks to Nicole from Nicky V's, and we just appreciate you being here so much.
Yeah, no, thank you for supporting the event. We really appreciate that as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, excited about it.
We're looking forward to it. Now tell us the final step that you did.
Okay, so what we did is we dusted this with cocoa powder after we took it out of the fridge, and I made individual portions and here, but what I love about this is because you can make it ahead of time, you can use martini glasses for the holidays, you can do little shot glasses of it, and you can really do a lot of fun things with it. It's pretty versatile.
Sure. The presentation can actually add a lot to it, and so can eating it. Shall we, Kristen?
Let's dig in.
She was already digging into the batter on the commercial.
I did. I was dipping the lady fingers into
All right, let's go for it. We're excited.
Busted.
We're looking forward to some yumminess. Oh, okay, ready?
Yeah. That's so good. So good.
Oh, yeah.
Tiramisu is my favorite.
Tiramisu is the best.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Oh, yeah,
this is a perfect way to end the week. We want to thank all of our guests from the entire week. Thank you for joining us on Halloween all the way through today. Green Lantern and Wonder Woman had a good time. Thank you all so much, and thanks to today's guests. We wish you a happy weekend. Come back, to casa.com. Check out all the links from today, and you can continue to get all those great ideas about all the things you can do this weekend. And you can certainly adopt Rex. He needs a home. Adopt Rex. He's so cute. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah, hope to see you tomorrow at the Marriott Pyramid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or tonight at Weems. Or Sunday at Doggy Dash.
Yeah.
Or Monday on New Mexico
Busy weekend.
Style.
Have a great day.
Bye.